Hey y'all, it's Lily. I'm back with like my third video of the day. I know. Maybe I won't upload this one till tomorrow so I don't inundate you guys with an extreme amount of videos. But I really wanted to make this video and I was in the mood to make it, so I figured why not just go for it. And I'm sorry I'm just like propped up on some pillows with my dog in the background, but I want to be comfortable, and this is how I'm comfortable. And I want to be comfortable because I really want to be able to talk to you about the subject that I'm going to be talking about, if that makes any sense, because it is going to be really different than the topics that I usually cover, like makeup and fashion and, really superficial, fun, but superficial topics. I love all that stuff and I love talking about it and sharing it with you guys. But this is a video I've been really thinking about making, and I think I've mentioned before on here that I watch Graveyard Girl, and she kind of deals with this same thing, and she made a vlog about it, and it was just really inspiring to me, so I wanted to do that too. So thank you, Bunny. I don't know if you'll ever see this, but your vlog about how you dealt with or how you have multiple vlogs about it, I guess, and with how she deals with her anxiety and depression, and it's just really inspiring. And if you are someone that has issues with that kind of thing, then go check her out. She talks about a lot of stuff, and yeah, that's why I wanted to make this video. So I think I might actually start a whole other like vlog channel and eventually maybe put this on there, but for now it's just gonna be on my one channel. So anyways, back to my point. I guess the reason I wanted to make this video is because of something that happened the night before last. But in order to get to that, I have to go way back to when I had Ava. Right after Ava was born, I dealt with postpartum depression, and that is not something that I tell a lot of people. I learned about it. I went through like the birthing classes and all that stuff, and I learned about postpartum depression, and the way they taught it to me in the birthing classes, like what it is any like feelings of sadness, depression, anxiety, anything like that that lasts longer than 2 weeks after the baby has been born. And mine definitely did. I was lucky enough to catch on to it pretty fast. I know myself, and I knew that something was not right. I've dealt with anxiety before. It kind of runs in my family, and I've dealt with like anxious feelings and stuff, but the first time I ever really dealt with a like bad anxiety and depression together was dealing with the postpartum depression. And the way I was feeling, now some women have extreme postpartum depression. I did not. Don't think I was one of those women who like cooks her child in a microwave. No, that was not me. I did not want to hurt Ava at all. It was just I would get so like agitated to the point of like I wanted to like scream when she was a newborn, and she would just cry and cry and cry, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was wrong with her, and I would literally have to like lay her down in her bassinet or crib or whatever and walk away and just like calm down. And I had to take like a little test at the doctor's, and I realized that that was what was going on with me. There would be days where I didn't want to get out of bed, which I think was the depression part of it. There were days I would just think of like all the worst case scenarios that could happen. I think that was the anxiety part of it. I mean, Lee was deployed at the time, so I really do think that had a lot to do with it. I was dealing with a newborn basically on my own. I didn't get out much, and I was just feeling really depressed and anxious. And I ended up talking to my doctor, and I did get on some medicine for that. And I was on that medicine for almost a year, and I came off of it. And I have actually considered going back on the medicine just because of what we've been dealing with the move and everything. But I think we've actually gotten to the point. I mean, we leave in like literally a week, so it's probably too late now. But um, I tend to like stress myself out to the point of like no return. I will work myself up until I get to this point and like I can't come back down from that, and it's kind of scary. So basically what prompted me making this vlog is the other night Lee and I had just like gone to see a movie, and on the way home we were talking, and I was starting to get upset about the whole moving away thing and thinking about, leaving my home. This is my home. Tennessee is my home. I've never lived anywhere else. I don't know anything else. I'm extremely close with my mom. I have some, my very best friends are here, and I'm the kind of person I do not like change, period. Don't like it. So I just started thinking about all of that, and I was getting really frustrated and upset that he wasn't understanding like I wanted him to. I guess he comes from a military family, and so he is used to this kind of thing, and I am, on the other hand, am not. So it was frustrating to me that he was not understanding, and I just was crying, and like it was getting worse and worse, and I was getting more and more worked up, and it just got to the point like it was like somebody hit a light switch, and all of a sudden I could feel like that. I guess it's like fight or flight coming on, and it was like I could not breathe. Literally, I felt like something was sitting on my chest. I couldn't breathe. I had a scarf on. I like ripped the scarf off. I was ripping my jacket off. I was doing the like I couldn't breathe. I couldn't catch a breath. My heart was racing. I think I totally freaked him out. But I basically had a panic or anxiety attack, whatever you want to call it. And it was really draining emotionally and physically. And I think I've had one of those maybe like a couple of times in my life. It's been a few years since I've had one. But it was not fun. And, I could let myself get to that point again if I really thought about everything that was going on and leaving and really worked myself up, but I'm not going to do that. But the reason that I'm telling you guys about this, and this is not something that I typically would tell people, and I don't know what made me decide to like share it with y'all, but maybe it's if I can help someone that I know is, going through the same thing or something similar, then that would make me feel really, really good. If someone's like, hey, I have those symptoms, maybe that's what's wrong with me, maybe I need to talk to my doctor and get help. I'm not a professional, I'm not, don't like diagnose yourself based off of what I'm talking about. This is just my personal experience, but I thought by maybe sharing it, maybe, just maybe, someone out there would see it and it could help them. This is a very personal thing for me that I have been through, and I don't know, it was just not a fun experience. So I've been thinking for a couple of days about making this vlog. So that's what I'm doing. I know sorry, my back is hurting. The postpartum depression and then the like anxiety, panic attacks are kind of two different things, but they also go hand in hand as well at the same time, if that makes any sense. But it's something that I think I might go talk to a doctor again about getting back on some medication. Now, I know there are people out there who are just so against taking any kind of medication. And honestly, now this is just my opinion, so nobody get offended. I think it doesn't matter if you need to take medicine as long as you're not abusing it. Do you know what I mean? If you have an actual chemical imbalance in your brain or whatever, and you're depressed or you have severe anxiety and you need medication for that, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with taking that medication. I think that's my opinion. You're not medicating yourself to make yourself a different person. You're trying to get yourself help and make yourself better. And that's what I think, anyways. And, being an Army military spouse, I would think that there are probably a lot more than people realize, a lot more, Army spouses or military spouses out there who probably battle the depression and anxiety, especially when their spouse is deployed. And this is a real issue and a real thing. And, a lot of people might not look at me and think that I would ever be that way, but it is something I still have to fight with and deal with on a daily basis. Not so much the postpartum depression, obviously, that's kind of been dealt with, but the anxiety, I stress out about everything. I describe myself as kind of an uptight person because anything that I can think of that will go wrong, I will stress out over it. Like, I can be kind of controlling because I feel like if I relinquish control to someone else, then things will get messed up, So I know that's part of the anxiety and all those issues. So I hope this video wasn't just me rambling on and on about nonsense. And I know this is like a different side of me than the makeup and fun stuff, and I still am gonna do those. Don't worry, it's not just gonna be all these kinds of videos anymore. But I think I might, like I said, maybe do another channel, just a vlog channel, to just talk about this kind of stuff. Maybe, I don't know, what do you guys think? Tell me what y'all think. I really want to know. Do you think I should do another channel, like a vlog channel, where I talk about issues like this, or things not having to do with makeup or hair, fashion, or whatever? But if anyone has any questions for me about the postpartum depression or the anxiety issues, I would be happy to answer those if I felt like it could help someone. So I hope you guys liked this video. I know it's a little, not as fun as the normal ones, but I've just really been feeling like this is something that I needed to talk about and I needed to address. So I hope you guys appreciate that. I hope you guys understand that, and let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If I make another vlog channel, I will be sure to let you guys know, of course, and you can subscribe to both of them. And thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.